Hey everyone, and a massive, warm welcome back to the channel. To every single person watching this right now, wherever you are in the world, I am sending you the biggest, most positive vibes. I truly hope you're feeling fantastic, happy, and most importantly, healthy today. Take a deep breath, relax, and get ready for a story that will completely change the way you think about vacations, farming, and even the milk in your coffee. Now, we've all heard of renting a car for a road trip, or maybe renting a beach house for a week with the family. But what if I told you that in one of the most beautiful countries on earth, you could rent something, alive? Something that grazes, moos, and comes with its own set of bells. I'm talking about renting a cow. Not just for an hour at a petting zoo, but for an entire summer. It sounds like a joke, or something from a quirky children's book, but I promise you, it is 100% real. In the stunning, mountainous country of Switzerland, you can actually rent a cow for the season. This isn't a metaphor or a gimmick, it's a real, official, and deeply traditional practice that connects city dwellers to the ancient rhythms of the alpine pastures. So, how does it work? And why would anyone want to do it? The story behind this is a beautiful tale about preserving tradition, supporting local farmers, and finding a truly unique connection to nature. To understand why you'd rent a cow, you first have to understand the central role of cows in Swiss culture. This isn't just about agriculture, it's about national identity. When you picture Switzerland, you likely imagine green, rolling hills beneath snow-capped peaks, and dotted across those hills are beautiful, brown and white cows with large bells around their necks. This image is on postcards, in chocolate advertisements, and it's a core part of how Switzerland sees itself. The sound of cowbells echoing through a valley is the unofficial soundtrack of the Swiss Alps. These animals are more than just livestock, they are living symbols of a way of life that has defined the country for centuries. The milk from these cows is turned into the world's most famous Swiss exports, incredible cheese like Gruyere and Emmental, and rich, luxurious chocolate. The entire alpine economy and landscape have been shaped by the practice of moving cows up to high-altitude pastures for the summer, a tradition known as transhumance. But this traditional life is under pressure. It's incredibly hard work with thin profit margins. Farmers often struggle to make a living, and the temptation to sell off land for development is real. If the farmers disappear, this iconic landscape, the open, managed pastures instead of overgrown forests, disappears with them. The entire postcard-perfect view of Switzerland is, in fact, the result of centuries of careful, agricultural work. So, how do you support these farmers and keep these traditions alive? The Swiss came up with a brilliantly simple and charming solution: let other people participate in it directly. Let them rent a cow. So, how does cow rental actually work? It's surprisingly straightforward and organized. You can go online to websites set up by farming cooperatives or individual alpine farmers. There, you'll see profiles of available cows. Yes, you read that right. You can browse cows. Each cow has a name, a photo, details about its personality, its age, and its milk production history. It's like a dating profile, but for bovines. You might meet Bella, a gentle brown Swiss who is a reliable milker, or Heidi, a feisty Heron's breed known for its fighting spirit. Once you've chosen your cow, you pay a rental fee for the summer season. This fee isn't just for the novelty, it's a serious economic transaction that provides the farmer with crucial upfront capital at the start of the grazing season. This money helps pay for vet bills, feed for the winter, and the general upkeep of the farm. In return, you become the official renter, or patron, of that cow. You receive a certificate of ownership, and most importantly, you are entitled to the products that your cow produces. Now, you're not expected to go and milk the cow yourself every morning, though you often can, if you visit. The farmer continues to do all the hard work of caring for the animal, milking it, and turning the milk into cheese. Your reward is usually a shipment of the delicious cheese made from your cow's milk, delivered to your door at the end of the season. Some packages even include other goodies like sausage or a certificate for a future farm visit. You're essentially investing in a season's worth of the freshest, most authentic Swiss dairy possible, while knowing your money is going directly to the source and supporting a traditional way of life. But this is about so much more than just getting cheese in the mail. The real magic happens if you decide to visit your cow. This is where the experience transforms from a quirky financial transaction into a profound and memorable adventure. Imagine traveling to a small, picturesque village in the Swiss Alps. You've arranged a visit with the farmer, who greets you like an old friend. You put on some boots and hike up into the high pastures, the air getting crisper and cleaner with every step. The only sounds are the wind, the distant gurgle of a stream, and the gentle, melodic clanging of cowbells. And then you see them, a herd of beautiful animals grazing on flowers and herbs that give the milk its unique, complex flavor. The farmer leads you to your cow. There she is, Bella, in the flesh, living her best life in this mountain paradise. You can pet her, feed her a snack, and maybe even try your hand at milking her. You see firsthand the care and dedication the farmer puts into his work. You sit down for a picnic with the farmer's family, tasting last year's cheese and looking out over a vista that looks like heaven on earth. For city dwellers and their children, this is a powerful reconnection to the source of their food. It's a tangible lesson in ecology, economy, and culture all rolled into one. It breaks down the invisible wall between the consumer and the producer. You're no longer just someone who buys cheese from a sterile supermarket shelf, you are a participant in an ancient cycle. You know the name of the cow that produced the milk, you know the name of the farmer who cared for her, and you have stood in the field where it all began. This practice is a genius model of sustainable tourism and direct economic support. It's a perfect example of a circular economy where everyone benefits. The farmer gets financial security and a direct connection to the people who consume their products. The renter gets an unparalleled experience and incredibly high-quality food with a story behind it. And the environment benefits because this economic model helps preserve the traditional agricultural practices that maintain the biodiversity and breathtaking beauty of the alpine meadows. If these farms were to vanish, the pastures would quickly be reclaimed by forest, and that iconic, open landscape that defines Switzerland would be lost forever. By renting a cow, people from all over the world are effectively becoming patrons of the landscape. They are voting with their wallets to keep this tradition alive. It's a form of conservation that is personal, delicious, and deeply satisfying. So, the next time you enjoy a piece of Swiss cheese or a bar of Swiss chocolate, I want you to think about the journey it took to get to you. Think about the farmer waking up before dawn in a quiet alpine valley. Think about the cows climbing steep slopes, their bells creating a peaceful symphony. And think about the beautiful, simple idea that allows anyone, anywhere, to become a small part of that story. Renting a cow in Switzerland is more than a novelty, it's a testament to human ingenuity and a desire for authentic connection in an increasingly disconnected world. It's a reminder that sometimes the best solutions are the simplest ones, and that supporting a tradition can be as rewarding as starting a new one. It's a program that preserves the past while looking firmly toward the future, ensuring that the sound of cowbells will continue to echo through the mountains for generations to come.